Welcome back to Half A Hot Rods. Doing the exhaust on Wyatt's Blazer went so well that we're going to go ahead and attack Betty White the same way. The original plan was to have a professional do it so it would look and sound good, but the budget ran out for that. So we're going to do it the way I've done it for years and years with a reciprocating saw, and I've got some flex pipe that will hopefully bridge the gap. So we'll get under there and hack it out and pick.
Bam, performance upgrade.
Yep. Actually, there's zero performance upgrade to this. It's just noise.
Which is performance.
Right, instant hot rod.
Yep. I'd say about 5 horsepower there.
5. It's like 50.
Oh.
Get out of here. Alright.
What next?
Bluetooth exhaust.
Yeah.
Now we gotta cut this off without jacking up the pipe.
The hanger?
Yeah. Because we need to slip over that.
No.
Give me a tape measure. I hope that's 3 inches. Ready?
Yeah.
Alright. No pipes. No connecting pipes. Sound bad at all. It's not cackling.
How are you supposed to neutral drop it if you...
You're not.
Oh.
So we got the muffler hacked out of there, measured the distance. It's about 33 inches to allow a little overlap on both ends. So we cut our flex pipe. You can use these U-bolt style clamps, but they crimp the pipe. So if you ever take it apart and do it right later, then you end up having to cut it to get it off. So those are about $5. These are 10 or 12, and these will actually wrap around it. This is what they use on the big trucks, so that's kind of cool too. So we'll use those, wrap around, and then if we decide to do it right later, we can just hopefully unbolt these and pull it apart. Didn't work that way on one I was going to use on Wyatt's, but the exhaust hanger was in the way where we need to overlap our pipe underneath, but it was swinging backwards like that. So I think by cutting it, we can swing it forward and have it still hold the one pipe. It was only attached to one because the two were attached to the muffler. So once we attach this to one side, we'll run a piece of strap or something across it to tie the two pipes together. So it'll still support both pipes. And then on the other end, both pipes Y back together, and they're both supported off one hanger anyway from the factory. So we're just trying to mimic what the factory did for support. So we'll get these under there, see if they're going to work or if we have to trim them up a little bit, and get some clamps on there and see if we can get them snugged down and go from there.
As you can tell, this operation requires extreme precision.
In the right hands, everything's a hammer.
Yep. She's a little boogered up on the end, and now it's round-ish.
Nope.
Oh.
Slightly less boogered. Maybe it will. Look at that. That's just the way I had it planned. Except for that hanger's in the way too.
Is it on there far enough or no?
Yeah, it's on there far enough. Honestly, a U-bolt hanger would work better there than the band clamp.
Glad we bought the band clamps.
Yeah, good thing I got the wrong ones. Actually, you got the wrong ones.
You told me what to get, guy.
Don't turn it around. You know how this works.
Yeah, I'm always wrong.
Yeah. Lowest ranking guy, it's your fault. In my world.
that why you're always wrong when you argue with Mom?
I'm not. No, that's not a thing. That's what I thought you were doing. Not gonna catch me.
That would have been blackmail at the finest.
How's that tailpipe angle?
Oh, it's at one.
You're very helpful. Nope. I don't know that it's gonna stay with this flex pipe. Is the only thing. Without adding a hanger.
I don't know, honestly.
Is it down or?
I
You
can't.
think it's close to what it was?
I think it's relatively close. Close enough. Like, it's not sagging awfully bad.
I wonder if we couldn't cut a slit in that band clamp. What do you think?
What?
So we'll go around the hanger. That's not really gonna.
No, it won't clamp very well. Do we have any more of those
I've
U-bolt
got
ones?
other exhaust parts, but I don't know that I have any
3-inch?
exhaust clamps.
Well, those are universal, aren't they? Ish?
No.
No, I thought they were.
Let's see what that sounds like. See if it made it cackle. I don't like cackle.
Well, if it cackles this way, then we can just take all that off and just be done.
Yeah, just put some 90s on it and run 4-inch outside.
You know, sometimes I wonder why Mom hates us, and then we say things like that. Feel like it wants to.
Before it wants to cackle, so
Yeah.
I don't usually run it that hard. So I think it'll probably be okay-ish for now. Be better if I had a couple of 40s to put on. That's what I don't.
Nope. I know where a couple are.
Those are too small because they're in a sissy truck with a small block.
Ha ha ha. Last time I heard that, I laughed so hard I fell off my dinosaur.
You want to race?
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
No. Hey, we both got power windows, though.
Alright, let's clamp this. Well, I think we've got our exhaust wrapped up here, so we'll roll under and show you what we ended up with. So, we cut the old muffler out and just put in some flex pipe on this end. We used band clamps on both sides. Reused the factory hanger. I had to grind it off. And swing it forward, and then we just added a piece of scrap pipe. I know they're not fantastic welds, but they're strong enough to hold it. And then on the back, because I didn't want to grind that hanger off, we used a leftover exhaust clamp from another job, and then on the other side we used a band clamp. And then we just put it right back into the Y back into a single. And we'll roll out here and show you what tools we use. So to hold the muffler, we use the transmission jack. You could use a floor jack or a block of wood or nothing and just let it fall. The only chance is it might pinch the saw blade as you're cutting it off. Recip saw, we only ruined one blade, so that's good. Cut off wheel. We also used a grinding wheel and a flap disc on the same unit. Sledgehammer for a little bit of help with that hanger that didn't want to let loose. Some pliers, wrench and sockets. Again, the impact is really nice, but you could do it with a ratchet. And then the little welder we used, but you could really buy parts store exhaust hangers, and you wouldn't need to weld any of that. You could just do it up with those, and they're not super expensive. And the end result is a half A Hot Rods custom exhaust. There's no performance advantage. The 8.1 breathes fine through the factory exhaust. It's just to make noise. And since it's my truck and that's what I want, that's what we did. So now we have exhaust that any teenage boy would be proud of. Maybe a little more cackle than I want, but for the most part it's going to just sound angry, I think. Well, we've had the exhaust on Betty White here for, I don't know, a couple weeks now. We've actually made a couple long trips with it, pulled a couple trailers, and just pulling the muffler off and putting straight pipe in there doesn't sound too bad at all. It's not crazy cackly or anything like that. It's not overly loud because we still ran it out the back in the stock position. It's actually pretty quiet in the cab unless you're getting after it. So pretty happy with how that turned out. We're going to keep doing this stuff. That one ended up costing us probably, we were under $100, which it's hard to get anything done under $100 at a muffler shop. So overall, not too bad, cheap. And for me, really, it was stuff left over from previous projects. So that's almost free. Anyway, if you like what we're doing, hit the thumbs up button, give us a like, subscribe. We're going to keep doing these videos, trying to do things cheaper and easier and figuring it out as we go. Remember, if I can do it, you can do it. Thanks.